Yo, it's LordShaedow on the mic. I play to win, never to lose. In the contest of champions, I'm the one they choose. Swipe, tap, my moves are slick. Dexterity more heavily, I dodge quick. Class champ, I'm the master of the game. Cosmic science, skill tech mutant I claim. Arena and chill grind, that's how I roll. No stress, no drama, just on patrol. In the fight, I'm swift, my tactics are tight. LordShaedow's in the arena, ready to ignite. From the streets to the screen, my skills are renowned. In the world of Marvel, I'm the king crown. So listen up, here's the story of the champ. LordShaedow's the name, I'm the grime track vamp.
Hey everyone, Shadow here, and welcome to another Marvel Contest of Champions video. So in this video, we're going to be going through Act 9.3.6, the final quest of Act 9.3. And I've done something a little different than what I've done in the other videos in this series. This video is going to be only the path. And another video that I will connect, you should be able to see it up there somewhere in the video if you look up there. It's going to point to the video that is the boss fight. I'm going to do the boss fight as a separate video. Okay, I just found that to be easier to manage. So we're going to go to the science path in this video. And that path is the easiest path, in my opinion. Okay. And it was so easy that I forgot to look at the active, buffs on the node or whatever. So I'm going to go through them right now. I'll just put this over my face. Y'all don't really need to see my face. All right. So we've got spiritual scale, precision root. All right. This is similar to what you've been dealing with already. Your spirit gauge is going to go from 0 to 100%. When the spirit gauge is full, you're going to be rooted. Okay? And that's just not fun. So you're going to be managing your spirit gauge. How? Parries. That's the Spirited Away well-timed block. Okay? So you're going to block, and it will lose, or you will lose 15% of the spirit. Okay, you see that right there. When performing a parry or well-timed block. All right, then you've got striking, balance, dot. Okay, this means you have to bring a striker. All right, if you do not have a striker, okay, or when your spirit gauge is empty and a striker is not active, okay? So meaning you have to have a striker, you're going to just keep losing 2% of your max health every 0.5 seconds. That's not fun. You don't want that. So bring a striker. Doesn't matter who, what rank it is. Just make sure you have a striker equipped, okay? Then they're going to go through immune cycle. So they'll be immune to slow, then they'll be immune to heal, then they'll be immune, to heal block, and then they'll be immune to stun. Okay, and it just rotates. And they will be getting a buff, unstoppable, every 10 seconds. It'll last for 2. So, basically, what you want to do is bring in your buff control champions with a striker, and you're good. Hey, I'm back. All right. Now, you might be saying, why didn't I put that buff little window up top instead of putting it over me? Because I likes to hide. That's why. Shadows, come on. Anyway, you guys already saw just how good Nico is for this path. Her buff immunity, nasty for it. And you'll notice that I'm using her a little bit better than I did in the earlier videos. So the first fight, you put on your pre-fights, you got the buff immunity straight out, you're good. In the next fights that you use her, you got to build to a special 2, then fire that buff immunity, then spam your special 1. But she rocks, okay? Now, I went ahead and brought in Sheila, because I love me some Chilith. All right. So Chilith gets grit when she fires off a special one. So all this unstoppable right here, she ain't gonna care about it as long as she has the grit passive up, which you see right there. It's that purplish turquoise, I guess, icon. Ooh, I hate when he catches me like that. But see how I'm just hitting him? He's unstoppable and I'm just hitting him anyway. So she can ignore it while she has that grit up. Okay, so that means you're gonna wanna fire her special one often. See? And then you won't have to worry about the unstoppable. Like I've said before, you don't have to go in with an all whatever class gate it is team. So I got Chilith, and if you'll look here, see I'm rooted because I wasn't paying attention to my gauge. Okay, that could have been really bad. All right, but I wanted to also see if she's able to shrug it off like she can shrug off stuns. As you saw, she did not. But look at this. Look at that. She works out just fine. So Chilith is good. Nico obviously is good. Claire. I didn't even bring Claire this time. Wiccan. We're going to use Wiccan, I believe, a little bit later. Dust. I brought Dust in to show you a little bit of variety. She gets grit as long as she has Sandstorm active. So she can ignore the unstoppable just like Chilith can. But she has to have it active. Okay, so like this unstoppable right here, she has no grit. Okay, so I just wait that out. All right, no problem. All right, we're just, there we go. Now I've activated it. You see the grit icon up there? There you go. And now I don't have to even worry about that grit. I mean, the unstoppable. I can just keep on hitting him. See, he was unstoppable, but it didn't matter. And of course, if you know how to fight Mangog, you know you want to keep a special handy. Okay? Because that way you can turn off his unstoppable. Okay? So, boom, I had to fire that special. And now I can fight him. But of course, during all of that, I wasn't keeping track of my spirit gauge. And he was unblockable, so I couldn't parry him anyway. All right? And see, I don't have the grit. So I knew I was going to have to just block that. Okay? And then here we are back again. All right? Now I got the grit again because I knew he was going to back me into that corner. All right? And so we've gotten back a little bit. He backed up and blocked really quickly. So I hit him into his block. But that's fine. Uh-oh. We know what he wants to do here. Yep. So all I did was block. I don't know about you, but I cannot evade that. I don't know how to evade it. Okay? So here we go again. Sandstorm's not up. Okay? But bam! Now it's up. Okay? Boom. Hit him with it. There we go. Hit him again because you do more damage when you have Sandstorm up. Look at that. Beautiful. Even though I messed up a bit. Okay, we know what he wants to do here. There we go. And I was screaming. Okay? Because that was my fault. I twitched back. I knew what I wanted to do. You saw me do it earlier. All I had to do was block it. I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to block the whole thing or lose my health. I didn't know. But I meant to try blocking it, and then I just twitched and went backwards. So it is what it is. I would definitely recommend Nico, Chilith, Dust. This is why I brought Wiccan. Wiccan is a beast against Null. You don't have to worry about the reverse controls after his special one. Okay? And you're gonna neutralize the buffs. Boom, look at that. Paused it. Okay. And then hit him with that. So now he's got the incinerate on him. Okay. And then I think I dash back and hold block, maybe. There we go. Nope, he wouldn't let me do it. No. Okay, so I had to restart it. All right, there's the neutralize. Okay, here we go. And I'm trying to get to a special 2, but you see his health just disappearing, right? Okay, here we go. Get another. There we are. Boom, boom. Look at all that damage. He is nasty. Look at this. All right, so I didn't have the neutralize up, so he got his unstoppable. That was my bad. Just, you know, so much going on. I didn't realize it. Okay, here we go. And then another. And I think that's it. Yep. Done. So yeah. And look at his health. So T Smitty, shout out to you. There's Wiccan. If you have a Wiccan, bring in your Wiccan for that null. I'm sure Nico could have done the fight as well. Really, any of them could have done the fight. But Wiccan I find to be the best for that null. He just rocks. Okay, so now I'm going to build up to a special 2 and try to get the buff immunity on him. And then spam special 1s. Let's see how that goes. And I could also use Silk. I didn't bring Silk. I didn't bring her into any fights. But when your Silk is awakened, you'll have the slow after your heavy. You want her awakened. But I just have so much fun using these other champions. You know, I just got Nico, you know, so I want to use her. I want to have fun, but I could have used Silk. She would have worked just fine. But I found her to be so easy to use. Now, I didn't notice that. If you'll see, I don't have the buff immunity up. I didn't notice. It ran out. And the AI does that. Look at this. He's just ripping me because I wasn't paying attention to the spirit gauge. Okay. So I'm like, okay, now I see what happened. Okay. So, he went unblockable. All right. Evading that. Okay, there. Now he's got buff immunity and he's just sitting there. Oh, man. Oh, do I hate that. Now, something to note also, and to be careful about. He can inflict, my ouchies. He can inflict ruptures through your block. So while you're trying to parry to get, you know, your spirit gauge management under control, whatnot, just keep that in mind. He can inflict those ruptures through your block. So I was just like, whatever. Of course, Chilith, she shrugs stuff off. So I don't care about all that. We could have easily just taken him with Chilith. But I just was having fun with Nico. What can I say? All right, here we go. Bop, bop. Boom. KO. Okay. So that is the entire path. And as I've said, we're going to tackle the boss in a separate video. Okay? And I will say this, that boss was fun. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed that boss a lot. All right. So that's going to do it for this video, part 1. Look for part 2. It'll be out same time as this video is out. Okay? So Oh, before we go, you'll at least see who I'm gonna bring in. But you'll see that in part 2 as well. Okay. That guy right there, North Star, works out beautifully. More on that in part 2. All right. So anyway, take care, and you all have a blessed day.
Lord's moves are slick, dexterity more heavily, he dodged quick. Class champ, Lord the master of the game, cosmic science, skill tech mute I claim. Arena and chill grind, that's how he roll. No stress, no drama, just on patrol. In the fight, he's swift, his tactics be tight. Lord Shadow's in the arena, ready to ignite.